Our next one comes from a podcast favorite, Bill Armstrong's Burner. And Bill Armstrong, of course, the GM of the now Utah Hockey Club. And he's asking, who are we taking at 6? And just to be clear, I don't think this is really Bill. But either way, just want to make sure. Don't want to have any troubles with the new Utah club. I think for Utah, they have a lot of options. And I think, you look back to the last year, I just mentioned, if let's say Demidov is there at 6, I don't necessarily think that that's a pick they're going to make. It gives them, now 3 potential, what are we going to get out of our Russian players, like that creates a little bit of mystery. I think that what will be available there at 6 will be more palatable. I think they can go defense. I think they can go forward. I think on the last mock draft, putting Beckett Seneca with them is something that, I think is absolutely possible. Seneca's on the rise. He is a guy that a lot of teams like, that teams are fascinated by and believe that he can be a top pick and a contributor in the near future. And he's, almost 6'3". He's got high skill. He's a scorer, had a great second half, put a lot together. And, I think that that's an option for them. I don't think I wouldn't put it past him to say, hey, like we like Tisha Ginla. We like the way that he plays. We like the what he can bring to the table. I think any of the defensemen, you look at Sam Dickinson, you look at Carter Yakimchuk, you look at Zeev Buyum, who is a guy that's going to move the needle for them on the back end? I like Dmitry Simashev, who they picked last year. I think that he's going to be more capable on the defensive side of things. Do you try to go after that power play quarterback? So I think Zeev Buyum is absolutely an option for them as well. Yes, he's not as big as some of the other defensemen, but at 6 foot with the puck moving capabilities that he has, he could really move the needle for that team in a way that few others can. So I think that Zeev is absolutely in the mix for that team. So I'm giving you a lot of different options. You'll have to stay tuned for my final mock draft, which will be coming out soon, as I narrow things down and try to find out what exactly we are going to see from the Utah Hockey Club next week.